So first, let's start off with who are the role players. Now, in this business, there's a couple different role players. You have publishers, which would be considered us, EDM. You have advertisers and buyers, which are actually the clients that we are trying to get you to go after and who we actually actively go after. And then there's the media broker, which is you. Okay. And this is kind of where there's three different role players in all three of these functions. And I want you guys to understand where you fit in, where we fit in, and kind of how we can actually make this, that this is cohesion. Now, the next question is, what products do we sell? Now, first off, we sell live transfers. We sell inbound calls, form fills, appointments, and age leads. Now, just to kind of go into the little bit more of the details as far as what each of one of these are, a live transfer is when when we make an outbound call to a consumer where they've opted in to learn some additional information about a product or service. Then we confirm intent, like go through a couple qualifying questions with them, make sure they're still interested in learning about the product or service, and then we transfer that call to an advertiser. Okay. An inbound call is actually when a consumer is actually going online, they're actively looking up and researching things. They see a phone number on a website, they click it, they call it, and they get connected with the advertiser. That is what is considered an inbound call. I feel like these two things often get misconstrued as far as what they actually mean, but I hope that provides a little bit more clarity on those two things specifically. A form fill is literally just a lead. Just imagine you going on a website and they have a contact us form or any type of form on a website where you can learn more about a product or service. These are considered form fills. This is where advertisers are paying just for the information alone. And based off of the information, different data points become more valuable for the advertiser depending on who we're working with. And then we have appointments. Appointments are typically preset where we actually contact a consumer or we reach out to them via an ad or some type of online placement, and they go to a process where they're going usually through a Calendly flow, selecting a date, selecting a time, and confirming that they're going to be there and opting into our reminder sequence that's going to make sure that they show up. And then age leads are literally just form fills that are old. Okay. In the most simple terminology, that's kind of how all of these different products work and what they're designed for. Now, different business models use different forms of these products depending on how they're structured. Some businesses only work off of live transfers. Some businesses only work off of inbound calls. Some businesses only work off of form fills. It kind of just depends on how their business is structured. And you just have to understand that from the discovery questions that you start to ask these advertisers as you're starting to engage with them.